Sigma men don't have time for emotional games some women love to play. Building a relationship is all about trust and respect for them. So when they are working to establish a relationship with women, they are a lot more serious than average men. These lone wolves will revenge when you betray their trust, so they are not the type women will get away playing games with. Men know how frustrating these mind games can be, and some even suffer financial loss to women who played and dumped them. Most times when women are playing hard to get, there is much more to it, and it often ends in heartbreak for the man. So how do Sigma men handle this problem? The end game for Sigma men is to dump such a girl, but he does not do it the way you would expect. If he wants to get his revenge, he will be patient, and his move is one she will never see coming. Hit the subscribe button, and let me show you how Sigma men handle situations like this. Number 1. Don't accept her friend becoming her friend when she refuses your advance for a relationship. Here is how the trick works. You approach a girl, tell her you like her, and then she replies that she does not have the same feelings for you. But then here is the twist. Even though she just told you that she does not think you are the kind of man she wants to date, she still asks that you two should just be friends. Sigma men will never accept such a proposal because they know it is a trick to have them on a leash. The big idea in her mind is that making you her friend will make you committed to her, and you will be trying very hard to be more special to her as a friend. But because she told you she is not dating you, this means she is free to date other guys. This is a very effective trick women use to keep many boyfriends without being committed to any of them. Sigma men refuse to be played this way and reverse it. They will refuse to be that male friend trying hard to be special, but they will make her believe she has a chance of minding the mind game she is playing. The Sigma male will waste her time instead as she continues to hope he will be the good friend she wants him to be. This is a lesson men need to learn. Don't let her friend zone you. Number 2. Not letting things slide. Imagine a woman intentionally coming 1 hour late to a date just because she is playing hard to get. She would not come on time because she thinks she is the sweet princess, and you as the man should be there waiting for her to arrive. This is disrespectful to the man and unfair, but if the man does the same and keeps her waiting, she is going to get angry. The thing with women like this is they do not like it when men do the same things to them. They want to be rude and disrespectful and yet treated like a queen. Sigma men pay more attention than you can imagine, and they will hold you accountable for your actions. Women who play games usually think they will get away with their games. After all, they have always gotten away with it before. And that is why they still play hard to get. If women know that the games they are playing will make them lose the men they are playing with, they won't be doing it in the first place. They only do it because they have always gotten away with it. Unlike alpha males and betas, Sigma men will not excuse anyone from taking responsibility for their actions. Most men are afraid of losing a beautiful girl. They feel that holding her accountable for the things she does will end the relationship. But playing games is a sign of not respecting or valuing the man enough, and Sigma men know that little things like this will lead to bigger issues in the future. She will always be manipulative and will always play games to get what she wants. Sigma men will not allow themselves to be used this way. Number 3. Let her hang around. When a woman plays hard to get, she does not want to get rid of the man. She just wants to see how willing he is to run after her. She will do enough just to keep him hanging around, making him hope that someday he will become loved by her. Sigma men understand the game she is playing, so they do the same thing to her. These men are always in control of their emotions, and they take very calculated moves. Naturally, most men will be angry that she is playing hard to get and her games will get them emotional. Not Sigma men. Sigma men are rock solid when it comes to handling their emotions. Instead of angrily blocking her or deleting her contact, Sigma men will patiently wait for the right time to serve her the truth. These men will let her hand around so she can see for herself that her games mean nothing. All the while she is playing hard to get, the Sigma man is busy living his life. Number 4. Refuse to be used as a call-up guy. Let me tell you a little secret, my friend. Do you know that women only want to use you as a call-up guy when they refuse to date, but keep playing hard to get? Women will say they are playing hard to get because they want to test the man. This is not true. They play hard to get because at that moment, they think you are not worth it. They have options and just want to put you in their reserve. But it is even worse than you realize it, maestro. What these women want is to have you on a long list of guys they can always call on when they need help. She wants you to be available when her roof is leaking. She wants you to take her out for dates and make her life fun. All she just wants is to use you. Sigma men know this, and they will never be that guy that goes out of his way to impress any woman. These men would not allow anyone to control them, so they may withdraw their attention from a woman who is playing hard to get. This can make her realize that she's not the only one in the world, and that she needs to start taking him more seriously. Number 5. Ignore her. As lone wolves, Sigma men have no trouble ignoring a girl too much of herself. He won't miss her, and her ignoring him will not affect his life in any way. Being independent and self-reliant, Sigma men don't need relationships to feel alive. They get into relationships because they find a connection, and with a lady playing hard to get, that connection is missing, which means there is nothing to miss. Sigma men will never get into a relationship that is not beneficial. They live by the principle of winning and letting others win too. So in a relationship, Sigma men want to benefit, and they want the woman to benefit too. But the only way to achieve this is if each person respects the other and does not waste each other's time. If a woman wants a Sigma man to have a relationship with her, she must quit being childish and relate with him as an adult. Sigma men love women who can be straightforward. If you do not like him, just say it and let everyone move on. It is better to reject the Sigma man than to play games with him. Number 6. Sigma men live their best lives. As lone wolves, Sigma men will not allow anyone to control their lives. They are always in charge of their happiness. This is because Sigma men are stoic. They know having a relationship can be fantastic, but they also know that it is not enough reason to allow anyone to play games with them. Because of this stoic nature, Sigma men are always ready to move on from bad situations and not allow anyone or anything to control the way they live their lives. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the mindset of Sigma men. They know they cannot control her. It is her choice to play hard to get, but he would not allow her choice to limit his life. There are many other girls out there and a full life to live. By the time she realizes the Sigma man does not care about her anymore, it will be too late for her to fix it. Number 7. Unplug from her game and stop caring. Sigma men are tough nuts. You cannot make them care by manipulating them. Women make the mistake of thinking that when they play hard to get, it will make the man love them more. Well, if it works for other men, know that it does not work for Sigma men because they never get too attached to anyone. But Sigma men will be very loyal and committed to straightforward women. Truth is, you cannot force a Sigma man to care about you by playing games. It only makes him care less. Number 8. Dump her. At the end of it all, one thing is sure. Sigma men will dump any woman playing hard to get. He will dump her like a kid drops hot potatoes. His time is too valuable to be wasted on a woman who is not mature enough to behave like an adult. He does not have the time or resources to waste on such a woman because he knows there are a lot of wonderful people out there he could be giving that time instead. Sigma men have a high sense of self-value, which makes them seek those who can only appreciate this value so they can value them too. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel